Yo, what's up guys, Bioz, and today we're going to be starting a new series on my channel called Storytime. If you don't know what it is, I'm pretty sure you've seen other YouTubers do it. It's basically where they kind of tell stories from their past, whether it happened like in their childhood or like even recently, whenever. So I've always kind of wanted to do this series, so we're going to start this series off with a bang. And if you haven't read the title, today's story is going to be crazy, bro. I'm going to be talking about the time I got a girl suspended in 3rd grade. This happened like way back, like probably like 2010. So it's been a minute since this happened. But I remember this like fully. So we're just gonna get straight into it. Just to give you guys some background info. I was born in California, Oceanside, California, which is about an hour and a half from LA. Yo, shout out to the people that are watching this from LA. West side till we die. But anyways, I ended up moving to Arizona when I was around like 6 or 7, and there I kind of was there from like all the way up to like 5th grade. Then I moved to where I live now, which is in Texas. So this happened again, like I have to say like 7 years ago. It's been a while. So that's just kind of just some info about me. We're gonna get into this right now. So this girl's name was Katrina, man. And I remember this all happened like on a Thursday. So it was like Friday, it was tomorrow, and it was lit. So it was a Thursday, usually Thursdays we go to the library. So that day we went to the library, and I remember seeing like a Superman comic. I was like, yo, this is dope. I need to get this. I ended up checking that out. And I kind of I didn't really have enough time to read it throughout the day. But then towards the end of the class, around like 10 minutes left, we kind of had time to do whatever. I remember I was reading it, and then there's like a part in the comic where it's like Superman like kissing some girl. And in the class, there was kind of like rumors going on, like, yo, like there's this kid named Edward that likes this girl named Katrina, and they should be together and all this and that. And I remember I kept telling my friend next to me, I was like, yo, you see Superman kissing that girl, that's Edward and Katrina. And I kept saying that. And we got to the point I ended up telling Edward. Me and my friend ended up going telling this kid named Edward. I mean, he kind of just laughed about it. It's like he was cool with it. Like, he was kind of just chill. He didn't really take it too serious. He was like, oh, that's a good joke or whatever. And this is around kind of the end of the class, so when everybody's kind of like waiting outside the door for the bell to ring. We're basically like that, kind of lined up. And I know teachers today, they get pissed off. They say the bell don't dismiss you. I do. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. So waiting in line for the bell to ring, we just kind of just talking, whatever. And then I find out that Katrina ends up hearing what I said about her. And this is towards the end. This is literally like 3 minutes to the bell ring. And apparently she heard it, or she overheard it, or somebody told her. I don't know how she found out. Then I think as soon as she found out, she was like, she looked mad, bro. She looked pissed off. And what she did next, bro, was crazy. She literally grabbed my backpack off my back. So she literally like ripped my backpack off of me. Opened my backpack, got the comic book, and started ripping it. And she like demolished that shit. Like, she destroyed the comic book. And this is from the library. I did not buy it. That's not mine. It was from the library. So which is even worse, because that means that it's from the school. So she ends up ripping it, like completely destroying it. And she got so pissed off. I remember like the teacher ended up coming up behind her, and she was like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, and I don't even know what happened after that, because I think right as that happened, the bell rang, and I remember I just sprinted my ass out that door. To this day, I have not seen her since then, which is crazy. But that whole experience, like, I literally just like ran out the door. And I remember like going back home, I was like, man, like I felt so bad, because I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what happened in the aftermath after that. I literally just left. Teacher didn't tell me to stay or any of that, because she didn't know what I was talking about, her and Edward. Even though we were just playing around, teacher didn't even know anything about that. So the teacher doesn't tell me to stay, and I ended up going home. I remember that whole afternoon, I was just like thinking about it nonstop. I was like, man, why did I do that? And like, I felt so bad. And I remember I started feeling sick. I didn't even go to school that next Friday. That next day, I didn't even go to school because I started feeling sick. I ended up just getting sick, and I ended up missing that day. And apparently, from when I found out, she ended up getting suspended for a day, so she ended up missing that Friday also. And that whole weekend, I kept thinking about it and thinking about like what I did, And I literally felt so bad. I was like, man, why did I even do that? And like I literally, like, the whole weekend I kept practicing like how was I gonna apologize to her. I was in third grade, like stressing out, and like I didn't know what to do. And that whole weekend I was just like nervous. Like I just kept thinking about that next Monday, like what was gonna happen. And I already was like telling myself that I was gonna, as soon as I got there, I was gonna go up to her and apologize to her. And just be like, I'm sorry for what I did. It's never gonna happen again. And that was basically my whole plan. I was basically like pumping myself up to kind of apologize to her. So this is around November. So there was still like a long way of school to go. So if I had to end up being with her for the rest of the year, it would have affected me like really bad, just knowing that what I did to her. So when the bell rings to go to class, I'm like extremely nervous. Like I don't even know what I'm gonna say to her. How am I even gonna talk to her? All this. And we end up getting to class. I end up sitting next to my friend as always. And I noticed that she's not even in the class. I was like, yo, she's probably absent today. That gives me more anxiety because that means she's probably gonna be here the next day. And before class starts, the teacher goes up to the front and she's like, a lot of you guys know who Katrina was. Katrina ended up moving. She ended up moving, bro. I was like, oh my god. Like, how the fuck am I so lucky? She literally moved schools. She probably don't even know. She might have moved towns too. But for sure, she was out of that school, which was crazy to me. That was just like, wow. Like, I literally dodged a bullet. And I never got in trouble. Like, the teacher never told me what I did to her or any of that. I never got in trouble once. No teacher, the principal, nobody ever questioned me. And be honest with you, I got away with it. And it wasn't really bullying, because I feel like I wasn't bullying her. It was kind of more like a rumor thing that I just trying to build off of. But I mean, I was in third grade. I didn't really know any better. I was still a young man. So, and to this day, bro, I still cannot believe what just happened. And like, I literally got away with it, bro. Like, I could have really gotten into serious trouble, but like nothing happened. And that's crazy. It's either Katrina didn't tell the teacher what I said, or the teacher just didn't believe her because I was a good student, or I don't know what it was, bro. But I had literally dodged that bullet. And to this day, I still don't know where Katrina's at. She might still be in that Arizona area. I'm not sure. And if Katrina, you watching this, man, like, I'm so sorry for what I did. Like, I know you probably got over it by now. But I still kind of think about it every now and then. Like, it's crazy that something like that happened. It's like so weird and like strange that even happened. But so yeah, Katrina, if you're watching this right now, which I know you're probably not, I'm sorry for what I did. That's pretty much it for the story. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and also turn on those post notifications, because I'll be uploading a new video every week. And let me know in the comments if you guys want more story times. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.